I'd be a liar to say that I didn't think the publicity was going to be tremendous for a franchise that was never there before. I mean, we got CBS came down there and NBC and ABC. I mean, we were all over the country with that. So her attitude was so good during the whole camp. She didn't show a lot of emotion. That's something I noticed about her. The guys never pulled any punches, and they were told, you shoot the puck where you want, as hard as you want. And in fact, I'll bet you they tried to shoot it harder and try to hit her more because of that. You know, and it's just like any other rookie. You take advantage of it. And the fact that she was a woman, too, it made it doubly so. Sure, I fell for her. I felt that maybe these other guys are going to be picking on her. Maybe they're going to pick on her. I knew the coach wasn't going to talk to her. That's for sure. Terry Chris would not talk to her, and I know Wayne Cashman wasn't going to talk to her. So I did it because I thought that she had a chance. And I've always thought that if there was any way a woman could make professional hockey, it would have to be in goal.
I remember my first training camp with Tampa Bay. The first practice we had actually was not a practice, it was a game right away. So I'm doing the warm-up and I'm on a bench watching the game going. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fast. And I have to go out there for the second period. I didn't allow any goal. My first ever time professional. And so we ended up winning that game 5-1 against the other team. And it's after that first day that Phil Esposito got crazy. He came to the locker room and said to me, oh, you did so well. I'm so excited. And now we need to go for a press conference because all of the media was there that first day. And that's when he announced that I may play an exhibition game.
I think Manon, Jacques Campeau was more nervous than you or me.
I'm not sure.
The way Manon played, though, there was no reason for Esposito to be nervous. 20-year-old from Quebec played that first scrimmage like a wily veteran. She faced 14 shots and stopped them all.
The players was bigger, the speed was faster, and the shot was faster too. And
you feel that the other players want you to succeed?
I think all the players in my team tried to help me. They played very well.
So, what about the first exhibition games this weekend with Minnesota? Will she play?
Yeah, absolutely. The coaching staff sees fit to put her for a period in a game or half of a game. I don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah, she's going to play.
I was sit there at the press conference, and as soon as he said that, my legs started shaking. I'm like, oh my God. I cannot believe he think that. Like, I was thinking I'm going to stay there a week, and they're going to send me down the first week when they do the first cut like everybody else. I felt like I was almost in a dream.
In 1992, a 20-year-old woman from Quebec became the first woman to play a period in an NHL game in its 76-year history.
I was thinking about my game, and everything was fine. I was calm. I was not nervous at all, and I was preparing myself. When the bus got there, and I walked outside of the bus, I just felt like that pressure coming, and I felt I was really, really nervous. My heart started to beat very fast, and that's when I saw the bouquet of flowers sent by a radio station in Montreal. I read the letter saying, you know, we're all behind you. You can do it. You're not alone. I was back to myself playing a hockey game, and I didn't even really realize that I was wearing the Tampa Bay jersey, and it was an NHL jersey.
That night when she got into the game against St. Louis, my biggest fear would be that they would have 6 shots on net and score 5 or 6 goals. And that the guys wouldn't give her the support that I felt, because a lot of the players didn't like the idea she was there. Coaching staff thought it was a joke. But after the first save, and I remember Rob Ramage standing in front of net and clearing out a guy. And the first save, he went over and patted her on the pad. I said, I think he's going to be okay. And there wasn't a woman in that building that night that wasn't cheering her brains off for this girl. And I was cheering for her too.
It was not only hockey history written last night, it was professional sports history. For the first time in the 4 major league sports, a woman played against a man.
Again, she's been doing it all camp, so that's why she played the first period tonight, and history was made.
I breathed a sigh of relief, not only for her, but for ourselves and our team and the situation. And for myself, I guess, because it could have backfired. It could have blown up in my face, no doubt about it.
That was the greatest feeling because I knew again how important that was for me to play well. Like, that was not enough for me to have did good during the training camp. That was not enough for the media because I knew that 1 or 2 person was waiting for that moment to just slam me and said, I knew you didn't deserve to be there. I knew you should not be there. So I was proud because nobody could say that night.
If I was rating her today, I would rate her about a 7.5 out of 10 because she made 3 unbelievable stops on the power play, when they had a power play. My brother said those were as good a saves as he's seen. And the second goal, not even he could have stopped. Nobody could have stopped. That was a good shot.
Every time I go on the ice, I have a lot of pressure, and the shot was very hard and very fast. And I don't do this just to hard the first moment. I do this because I love hockey and I want to go higher.
I think she's going to play in professional hockey this year, whether it's with us, Atlanta, or Louisville. But she's going to be in our organization somehow. I'm not going to let her get away.
I didn't have time to really think about what was going on because I had all those media to answer after. And it's so funny for me, I've never been in the States, so the Good Morning America, the David Letterman show, and all those big shows, I didn't have a clue how big they were. And the media guy was saying to me, are you ready for that show? And yeah, I'm ready, but I didn't realize how big it was. Like even David Letterman, until I live in the States, I never watched that show before.
Weeks ago, folks, our next guest made history when she started in the position of goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning, becoming the first woman to play professional hockey. My goodness, Manon Rheaume. So it was a family sport. Everybody in the family began playing at an early age. But did you, at what age as a young woman did you get serious about thinking, I'm good enough now, I might be able to compete professionally?
I never think I can make a tryout in NHL. I always play because I love hockey. Hockey for me is a passion.
Hockey for me is a passion. Say that again. Just say that part again.
Hockey for me is a passion. I'm gonna learn English.
No, you're wonderful.